Previously on Wow, That's Crazy.
I used to live in a haunted house that had a dead body in the attic. It was a body of a little boy.
What? I was kind of like, the story could be true, but I really have to ask you, was this true? Like, did this actually happen?
Yes, it actually happened.
What?
It was just
No.
we didn't know that there was a body up there. Like, of course nobody would know. No, when this happened, I had been like 16, and it was like the first time I was in the midst of a dead body. I was like, yo, like he literally opened the attic door and the bag fell. I'm like, who keeps a dead person in a bag and in the house? Like, what? Like, we wanted to know more. Like, we knew the story about a young boy died in the house, but nobody told us why, what happened, and why would his body still be in the house. So it was just really bizarre.
Did you guys ever find out what happened to the kid? I mean,
no, we literally we waited and we moved out that house, and after that I never checked up on it. That's just been a bad memory to just think about seeing the bones and everything just in the bag. It's just it's crazy.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying. Hopefully
Yeah,
I have nightmares tonight.
yeah, right.
Oh my gosh. Hey y'all, I'm Winnie, a therapist and a life coach who enjoys humor and a good laugh.
Now, this just can't be possible. How is this actually happening right now?
I love hearing people's stories because stories connect us all on such a deep level.
So ever since then, it's the fear is doubled times 10.
I find storytellers with great, unique, and sometimes ridiculously crazy stories to tell.
And his eyes got big like that. I said, oh, that's him. That's him. I know that from anywhere.
And I try to guess whether the story I just heard was true or made up.
I was like, Lord, I know I'm not supposed to be getting seduced by stuff like this. You never said that this type of stuff was fake.
The best part about it is that you get to help me solve the mystery.
The next thing I know, Justin Bieber is hopping out of an Escalade going to a hotel.
Was the story that I just heard true? Or was it made up?
Woo! I'm getting into this. Yeah. All right.
You're watching Wow, That's Crazy. Hello, and welcome to tonight's episode of Wow, That's Crazy. For tonight's story, we're going to be hearing from EXO. Hi, EXO. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up? How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Doing good.
All right, so you have a story to tell me.
Yes. Okay, well, this story I won't tell you is about a time that I was basically in a car explosion. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was, it was a Friday, got off of work, was payday, went, cashed my check. After I cashed my check, I had to make a stop at the gas station. So of course, whip on in the gas station right quick, pull on up to the pump. Now, my tank is on my driver's side, you feel me? So I pull on up, so that means the pump is right next to me. So as I'm pulling up, park the car, I'm on the phone. Now I'm on the phone having a whole conversation with my girl at the time. So now we chit-chatting, talking about what we're going to do later on, blase squad. So I got the door open, 1 foot in the car, 1 foot out the car, right? So all of a sudden, I hear a car, at the gas station, they got another entrance across from you. So I hear a car skid right into the gas station, but it was out of control. So it tried to cut through around where my pump was, lost control, ran right into the pump that I was at, wham, and the pump hit my car. So at one time, the car smashed into the pump, and then my whole car shut. Next thing you know, flames, woof, happened so quick, bam, in the back. So all of a sudden, mind you, this was so quick. I'm on the phone. I drop the phone. I jump out the car. So I jump out the car. I hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? So you jump out. I'm on my stomach. But I hurry up and roll around. Roll around. I mean, the whole thing done. Woo! Like you see nothing but black smoke and flames. So I see the car that hit me. They smashed too, right? So I'm thinking like, oh shoot, somebody is in the car. So I'm about to get up to go see to help the person. But this little Spanish dude, he done crawled over to the passenger side and jumped out the window. So I'm about, as I'm getting up, to be like, yo, man, you good? You okay? You feel me? He looked back at me and took off. He took off running. I was like, oh, I didn't even think because all I was thinking to myself is, oh, wait 1 minute, man. This dude done hit my car. My car destroyed. It's on flames right now. Could have killed me. And you just took off running?
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, hell to I run behind. I'm after, I got on work boots and all. I'm after him. He see me running. He keep looking over his shoulder, looking over his shoulder. Every time he look over his shoulder, his eyes be like big, like Kermit the Frog type shit. You feel me? So he zed left, I zed left. He zed right, I zed right. He cut down the alley. Now about this time, he cut down this alleyway, right? You hear a police car. Whoa, 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 whoa. They done seen us running down the alleyway. Now the police involved. Police done cut down the corner. So now I'm chasing them. I'm about to catch them because I'm so close. I'm just ready to go inches so I can reach out. I was going to yank his ass back. You know what I'm saying? The cop pull up in his car next to me. Woo! And we telling me they got it from here, right? So they in the whip. Y'all got it? All right, go on get them. You know what I'm saying? They take off. But it done jumped the wall. So now more cops come and everything. So now they done got me standing there and everything. Cop done walk me all the way back now to the pump. The damn attendant at the gas station forgot to hit the shutdown off. There's an emergency shut valve button. They supposed to hit. She forgot all about that. She ran out. Oh, excuse me. She ran out the stove and everything. So when I came back and looked, I said, and the lady was standing there. I'm like, I looked at the box, looked at the lady. I said, yo, she ain't never even hit the button. So I went over there and hit the button. Hit the damn thing. Okay, man, we gotta be. But at this time, our whole side of the gas station up in flames. About this time, helicopters in the air. They got whole streets blocked off, everything. So I'm standing there. So now, after I'm waiting there for a couple of minutes, it was a little bit, so maybe 10, 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying, waiting. Cops come up to me, asking me, did I see, what happened? Would I be able to identify the person, right? So I'm like, yeah, because remember during the whole chase, he kept turning his head, looking at me. Plus he had like this tattoo on the back of his arm, right? That I knew what I saw it when he was running because he on just a short sleeve shirt. Now, when he jumped out, he had on a uniform like how a mechanic, how mechanics look with the button-up gray shirts and you know what I'm saying? So he had on a uniform. So now they asked me, could I ID him? I'm like, yeah, I can ID him if I see him. So they go and first, before they even show me the dude, they tell me, well, we caught some guy. First of all, hold on. I got to tell you the good part. My bad. Remember when they told me to stop and they had it? They lost him. You feel me? The cop lost him. Okay. They was bringing the dogs, the helicopters, everything. But it hid in some bushes. They finally found him, right? But they didn't know it was him because my identification told them, but they found someone wearing like a white shirt. It's
Mhm.
all white shirt, but like this. But you can wear them underneath them shirts too.
Mhm.
So then they found the work shirt hid over in another place where the dogs done found the shirt. So they asking the man, is that his? And he like, no habla inglés type bull crap, you know? But at this time, I'm like, they got us far away from each other. Like they got him on the other side of the gas station. I'm over here on this side. Now they got like people asking me, they don't know, nobody can identify him. They was like, we asking all these questions, we probably got to let the guy go. Lieutenant show up on the scene. So now lieutenant, somebody who been in the system for some years and got a little sense. Lieutenant come on the scene. Lieutenant come up to me. Hey, how you doing? You know, run a little spiel. Hey, you think you'll be able to identify? Yeah. He was like, look, we got somebody over there. Like point is, I guess they felt like they didn't want me to feel threatened by him. Oh, look, Tim was like, look, we got someone over there. I mean, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, you know. But you know, if you feel threatened in any kind of way, you don't have to go and. But you know, if you're able to identify him, you know, you see him, or they trying to point way across the street. No, I see a man, but I don't see his face. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that's him from way over here. So I'm like, I got to see his face. Oh, well, you're not scared of anything. I said, look, I ran after this dude. I'm not afraid of the dude. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So now the lieutenant, like, you know what? Come on. He takes me, a couple more deputies follow me and shit. Like, I feel like they got the dude standing there. He was standing still there by the cop car, but they had him stand up there with the cuffs on. He had his head down like this. So I done walked up as I'm walking up to him, getting closer and closer because I'm walking. But you know how you just like leaning, like, yeah, let me look at his face, you know what I'm saying? Let me put the head up, you know what I'm saying? So about time I come close, they tell him to lift his head up. He going to lift his head up and he see me and his eyes got big like that. I said, oh, that's him. That's him. I know that from anywhere. That's him. Hold on, turn him around. Oh, that's him, bro. That's him. They like got him. Okay, man. This like about time they took him to the cop car. He confessed. He confessed to everything. One, the car was stolen. Two, he didn't have license. Three, it was a stolen tag. So everything about it was not legit. You know, he wasn't even legal. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Not during that time as I'm waiting, still waiting, like hours is going by. They got everything still shut down. Fire trucks had to come, eventually put out the fire. I mean, the flames was over, you know, the roof of where they got the pumps. Flames all over that. So they have fire trucks out there taking out the fire. Helicopters, of course, they caught it on the news. Got the black smoke in the clouds and all that stuff. So now I'm standing there. I don't know how they did it, but Channel 7 News came through. Because they kept all the reporters blocked off. Let me tell you, they got some hell of some cameras out there for real. You know they can zoom in from you, man. You can have they behind. Go on and tell them reporters to go and stand across the street if you want to. And don't think about time you catch yourself, your behind look like they were standing right there in front of you. They gonna zoom that camera all the way. And they knew. So bam, Channel 7 knew, talked to me and everything. I just ran it down and told them what happened, but not so quick because I was still like, man, you know, blah, 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 blah. So it was like, all right, didn't even know. I wasn't even thinking I ended up on the news, but the way they did it was, I say that part for last. So now, let me rewind. So, so now after I identified the guy and everything, mind you, remember, I was on the phone with my girl. So my girl heard all this stuff happening. So she done think something happened to me. Because remember, I was on the phone, she heard a crackling, she heard a siren, she heard all this stuff. She gone crazy. She don't know where I'm at, whatever. She knew the last time she spoke to me, I was in my job, whatever. She come looking for me. Happened to call my sister on the phone. My sister happened to be on the same street that is blocked off that they can see all this police stuff going on. So after they talk, I'm telling the man, look, after they talk, they just was like, that got to be Etso, man. They got to be Etso. They somehow made their way to the gas station. They let them through. I guess they told them who they was. And boom, they the one had to, because guess what? They ain't had no whip no more. Know what I'm saying? That was gone. You know what I'm saying? But thank God I was able to salvage my telephone. The whole car was burned up from almost to the front. The phone fell like underneath. So phone I salvaged. And I salvaged my wallet, which I just cashed my check at the time. That's why I do direct deposit. All of that would have burned. How I'm gonna tell boss, oh, I did cash the check, boss. But the money got burned up. You know, can you cut me another one? Nah, you know, I have to tell him, watch the news, man, see what happened. So, anyways, after all of that happened, finally made it home like that night. Guess what? I turned on the TV. I'm on TV. Breaking news. We have man, they made me sound like a hero. We have a courageous citizen that went and took on and ran down the cellar went. And this is what happened when such a police had this. And then they showed my clip. Me talking and all this other stuff, and them asking questions and stuff, and they was like, and once again, this is coming from. I was like, oh, my phone started blinking up. Oh, that's always see you on TV. You'll see you on. They was like, because they asked me, the reporter was like, would I've been scared if he had a gun? Like, how I didn't know he had a gun. Like, you know, wasn't I scared for my life?
Right.
My response was, if he had a gun, I think he would have been pulled that gun and showed that gun about the time I'm chasing him. Now, if he would have pulled a gun, ain't no fool. Hey, you got that, boy. Go ahead. You won. You feel me? But he ain't have no gun. He was scared out of his mind. He was trying to get away. So I wasn't scared, and I think I was on pure adrenaline too. I think I was just more like, you ain't getting away from this one. Not this one right here, boy. No. So that's how the story went. I survived. Everybody claimed that, ooh, you gonna get a lawsuit. You had an explosion at the gas station. That's not how that happened. Gas station was not liable. That some crazy man skipped through their property and hit the pump that causes explosion. They got insurance for their stuff, you know, but this wasn't their fault. Of course, I had insurance on my car and my gap. What did I do? They paid off on the vehicle. That's awesome. Do you got any money for another one? So you know what that means. I was vehicle-less for about 3 months, but that's okay. I bounced right back and got into a better whip. But that's the story, believe it or not.
Okay, so this was really wild. This was really wild. And I remember you saying you're from Fort Lauderdale. You live in Fort Lauderdale, right? So I know South Florida, and I know there's a lot of wild and crazy things that happen in South Florida. And
You get turned up.
Huh?
I said we get turned up.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I really feel like this is actually something that I can see on the horizon for real. Like, I really feel like this could happen. My only issue though is I kind of feel like it was really convenient for your phone to survive and your cat to survive this whole ordeal, and like in the fire and stuff.
Questionable, isn't it?
Yeah, like, what are the actual chances that your phone would survive? And
So are you going with your gut or you just,
so I'm trying to come up with my guess, but
remember the planes was big.
yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of juicy details that you also added, and I kind of feel like part of the story, of course, got embellished and everything like that. But I'm gonna say that this actually happened, even though I feel like some parts of it you definitely added a little bit to it to kind of spice it up. I think it happened. Just kind of knowing a lot of wild things happen in South Florida and in
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale. I'm gonna say that it happened. So that's my final guess. Great.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining us and
Sure.
for sharing your story with us.
No
So
problem. Anytime. Can I say one more thing? Want to say one more thing, right quick? Appreciate you guys for having me on your show. And I'm having a single drop, Boogeyman, on Halloween. Check it out. IG @so_954. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And that's it for our show tonight. Bye.
Bye.